Andy. Good morning and welcome to our Better Bones session. Now, I'm Emma Healey. I run Way to Fitness and I run online and face-to-face classes in Devon. Now, you're probably wondering what Better Bones sessions are all about. Now, these are seated or standing sessions that are suitable for everyone, but they are particularly suitable if you have any issues with your bone strength. Now, you might have been told you've got osteopenia or osteoporosis, and you've been told to exercise, but you're not really sure what you should and shouldn't do. Now, in these sessions, we're working to keep ourselves mobile, we're increasing our flexibility, we're having fun, and we're also getting stronger. Because that's very important to have strong muscles, particularly if you've got issues with your bones. So all you'll need to have to join me today, ideally a chair, okay? A chair that is solid and strong, no wheels, and ideally with no sides on the chair. But of course, you're going to choose what's the right chair for you today. Now, it would be helpful if you could find a roll of wrapping paper or maybe a very light rolling pin, because we are going to be going canoeing later. It doesn't matter if you don't have one, you can just join in without. For our strength work, it would be helpful if you had some light hand weights or 2 bottles of water or 2 tins of baked beans that you could use for your arm strengthening, okay? It's really important that you join in today at a level that's good for you, it's appropriate for you, is manageable and always pain-free, okay? Now, what we're going to do first, we are going to put our equipment down because in our warm-up, we're not going to use that. And then we're going to do a couple of little sequences when we're going to be using our woggle. So let's pop this down first so that we don't need this. So we're going to pop this safely over here. The woggle can be down here, okay? And we are going to come to the front half of our chair, right? So solid and strong chair. Feet flat on the floor. Now we're going to sit up tall, relax those shoulders back and down, and we've got a nice strong middle, as though you had a belt on, tighten to maybe the 3rd or 4th notch out of 10, all right? It's just a nice strong middle. And we just want to sit up nice and tall as we can, all right? So we are going to start with a little gentle warm-up, and we are going to ask for some music, Mr. Healey. Andy's going to press the button. Just press play is all we need with the mouse. Okay, he did it. Okay, so we're sitting nice and tall. And all we're going to start with is heel lifts, all right? So hopefully you've got nice trainers or close-fitting shoes on your feet. We're going to start with a heel lift. Lift. Okay, so this is going to start warming up your calves and your ankles. A few more. 8, 7, 6. Brilliant. Now you're going to put your toe down and then your heel. So we're going to go toe and heel. Brilliant. Okay. One more. Now change leg. So it's toe and heel. Brilliant. Now this time, take this leg forward and take the heel forward back on the toe. Brilliant. Good work. Now change sides. So it's heel forward, back on the toe. This warms up the leg nicely. Now a little side step. Keep the ankle under the knee and out and back. And again, this warms up the hip. Well done. Now change sides. Step out like you're stepping over the cat or your knitting basket. Brilliant. Back to heel digs. Let's have a go. Forwards, back on the toe. Brilliant. You're going to feel your leg warming up. Change leg. Heel back on the toe. 2 more. Let's just do that little side step again. Keep the ankle under the knee. Out we go. Back. 2 more. Well done. Now change sides. 2 more. Well done. Now we're just going to go to a little march. We're going to march. Now as we're marching, we're landing our feet flat. Okay. Now, you can stay with marching or just go back to heel lifts while we warm up our upper body. We're going to start with the palms up. We're going to do a figure of 8. So we're going to be here. Turning the palms up and down. Brilliant. Make it a bit bigger. Well done. Now we're going to go swimming, okay? So it's front crawl forward, gently, small. Fantastic. Now, where are you swimming? Could be a beach or a lake. Now go backwards. So this could be like brushing your hair, but small. Fantastic. Okay, it's breaststroke crawl. Breaststroke now, so it's forwards and wide. 2 more. Well done. Now come back with it. So go backwards, forwards, and in. Well done. Okay, now pat your thighs for 2. So we're going to go down, down, up, up. Brilliant. Go down, down, and forwards. Well done. 2 more. Well done. Back to that march. Come on. Okay. So do you reckon you're a bit warmer now? I hope you are. Now, for our first little sequence, we're going to be using our woggle, okay, and we're going canoeing. So you're going to hold your woggle or your roll of paper. Don't worry if you haven't got one. Hold it at the top and hold it at the bottom like a proper paddle. And you're going to just gently, you could be floating down the canal in Amsterdam, okay? Or you could be whitewater rafting, digging it in deeper, all right? Then as you change sides, you just change the handhold and dig on this side, all right? So that's our first move. We're going to be doing over the top. Now, we always call it the Swiss roll, and we usually say in class what the flavour of the week is. Should we say it's blackcurrant today? Okay, blackcurrant Swiss roll. Then we're going to go skiing. So the arms, I want to try and keep it straight, okay? So you're going to lift the heels and the arms up and then lower down. Then we're going to stir, keeping the woggle or the roll of wrapping paper vertical and rolling back the other way. So, paddles at the ready, sitting tall, let's get canoeing. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, change sides. Brilliant. Change again. And change. Okay, so it's Swiss roll time. Take it over nice and slowly. And reverse. Of course, if you want to, you could do it double speed. Forwards again, over and back. Fantastic. Now it's skiing. Heels and arms are lifted up and down. Brilliant. This is great for really improving the flexibility of your upper body. Lift. Last 2. Now we're going back to canoeing again. Hold the woggle, top and bottom. And 1, 2, 3, change sides. You decide how deep you're going to dip your paddle in. Change again. Change. Brilliant. Back to Swiss roll. Here we go. You can march on the bottom if you like. And reverse. Well done. Let's do it again. Forwards, over, and reverse. Fantastic. We're going to go skiing. Arms and heels are lifted. Oh, reach. Brilliant. Well done. Just 4 more. Last 2. Then we're going to stir the porridge. Nice upright. Round. Round. Back we go. Round. Brilliant. Change again. Forwards. Up. And reverse. Well done. And we're going to pause. Now, don't want you to stop. I just want you to relax, but carry on lifting and lowering alternate heels. Right, so we're going to put this down now, and we are just going to use our hands, okay? Oops. So wiggle those fingers. Okay, so our next little sequence, we are going to be doing some different moves. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, kick. That's our next move. That's the first one. All right. Then we're going to do a little side step. So it's side step, knee lift. Then we do it again. This is just practice. Then, of course, we'll change sides. Then, with the arms, we're going to go out, center, and roll. Okay. Then, heel digs to the front. If you want to just pop the heel to the floor, that's perfect. You want to work harder, hover the heel, okay? So, front of the chair, sitting tall, Shoulders are relaxed, nice strong middle. We're going to start with the 1, 2, 3 kick, and I'm going to count you in. Are you ready? Okay. Here we go. 5, 6, 7. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and kick. Now I'm going to add in a clap as I kick. Brilliant. Okay, a few more. Now last couple, we're going to do that side step and knee lift. Here we go. So we're going to go side step, knee lift. Again, side step, touch the knee. Change sides. Side step, knee lift. One more. Now it's time for the arms. Take the arm, march on the bottom, take the arm out. Brilliant. And again, out, center. Brilliant. You can do slower arms if you want to. And roll. Fantastic. Heel digs forwards. We're going to go heel dig. Brilliant. 2 more. Well done. Now change leg. Forwards and back. Well done. Now we're going to go back to the 1, 2, 3 and a kick. Here we go. We're going 1, 2, 3, kick and clap. And again. Well done. I hope you're warming up. I'm proper warm now. Fantastic. Last few. Okay, so it's side step, knee lift again. Here we go. So it's side step, knee lift. Again, side step. And as you lift the knee, try and sit tall. Side step, knee lift. One more. Fantastic. Now those arms. Here we go. So we're going to go out and middle. Give me a roll. Brilliant. Again with the arms. Out, center. Give me a roll. Fantastic. Heel digs last time. Hover if you like. 4 and 3. Brilliant. 2. This is really strengthening your leg. Change sides. Heel and back. Brilliant. 2 more. Fantastic. And pause. Now, back to the heel lift. Keep everything circulating, but lets you recover. Okay. Now what we're going to do next is a lovely leg strengthening exercise called sit to stand. Okay. This is a great way to also remind you of the best way to get out of the chair. I'm too hot. I'm going to put my fan on. Bear with me. That's it. Right. So this is a great one to practice. It's a leg strengthening exercise and it reminds you the best way to get up out of the chair. Right. So we've got feet hip distance apart. Okay. And we are moving from the hips. So we're leaning forward, keeping the back nice and long. So our nose are over our toes. Okay. When you're doing sit to stand, this is when it's really important you have close fitting shoes on your feet. And we're going to do some balance work in a minute. So it's a good idea not to be wearing floppy slippers. All right. So nose over toes. Now, you're leaning forward, nice long back. You're going to push yourself up. Great. Now, feel the chair on the backs of your knees. Then bend the knees and lower your bottom down. Now, if you want to, let's do a few practices. You can allow your arms to help you get up. Then bend the knees, push the bottom back and sit down gently. Now, we're going to do 4 to start with. You can use your arms, or if you want to, make it harder for yourself, cross your arms across your chest, and that's going to make your legs work harder. Okay, so let's crack on. Front half of the chair, feet are hip distance apart. Leaning forwards gently, nose over toes. Okay, we're going to do 4 slow ones. Here we go. We're coming up. Feel the chair and sit down. And again, nose over toes, push up and come back down. Fantastic. 2 more. Coming up and down. 1 more. So use your arms if it helps you. Feel the chair, sit back down. Great. Now, should we do the next 4? You can choose. Do you want to make it harder? Cross your arms. Okay. So nose over toes. Come up. Brilliant. Feel the chair. Sit down. Again, up we come. Fantastic. 2 more. Up and down. Oh, let's say 1 more. That's our last one. Fantastic. And just relax. So that is sit to stand. It's a really good exercise to do regularly. And it reminds you, it keeps your legs strong so you can remain independent, getting off the loo, getting up from the bus seat. All right. You need to keep those legs strong and powerful. Now, you can also do another exercise called stand to hover. Okay. So it's basically the same exercise, but you're starting in a different place. Right. You know where that chair is because you can feel it on the back of your legs. And you are just going to sit back as though you were sitting down, then come back up again. Okay, so it's a stand to a hover and then come back up again. All right. So there's no sitting involved. You start standing, you hover your bottom as though you were going to sit down, but then you come back up again. All right. Now I'm just going to do 4 of these. You can have your arms long or across the chest. Start by feeling that chair on the backs of the knees. Okay. Here we go. So we're going to sit down and lift again. Almost. And lift. 2 more. Down and lift. 1 more. Fantastic. Now it's really handy that I've got myself standing because we're going to do some balance work next. So many of my members have rotten balance. It's almost like everybody in every class I ever do needs to work on their balance, and I'm the same. Okay, so we all need to work on our balance, and we always do balance exercises in Better Bones. So that chair we've got, we're going to use it here. We're going to use it to hold on to, and we are going to do some balance exercises so we can hold on to it if we need to. Now let's remember our posture. We're standing tall. We're relaxing the shoulders down, a lovely strong middle. Remember, you could hold on to the chair with a grip. You could do fingertip touch or no touch, but have it there just in case, all right? Now we're going to do a single leg stance first. So all we're going to do, we're going to lift the heel of one foot, all right? Hold on if you need to, just for practice. This knee that the one that you're leaning on, nice soft knee, okay? And all we're going to do is lift that foot and look forwards, okay? And I'm going to count down. 4, 3, 2, 1, and foot down. We go. You know, we're going to change legs. So lift the heel, stand tall, and we're going to lift. Get your balance. I'm going to count down. 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. How is your balance? Let me know in the comments, okay? Take it from me, most of us need to practice. Okay, back to the first side. So nice soft leg. Hold on if you need to. We're lifting the heel first, and we're going to lift it up. And this time, I'm going to count down to 8. Are you ready? Here we go. We're going 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Brilliant. Wiggle the hips. We're going to change sides. So start with a heel lift. We're lifting up. We're really standing tall. Look a little step forward. And I'm going to count down from 8. We're going 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Brilliant. Now, one tip is try and do balance exercises regularly, then it becomes easier. And I've got members who tell me that they clean their teeth, they could hold on to the sink and they clean their teeth, maybe 20 seconds there, and then they change again. Okay, that's one way of getting balance exercises into your everyday life, so it's not something that you forget to do. All right. Now, next thing, we're going to pretend we're at the circus. We're going to do the tightrope exercise. So one foot is at the back, and you're going to step in front with the other one. I'm going to show you side on. So one back foot and one front foot. And you're going to start with a gap between the heel and the toe. That's the first time. And then as we get stronger, we're going to close that gap. All right. So this foot is at the back. This one, step in front, but have a little gap. We're standing tall. Hold on to your chair to start with. Okay. If you feel bold enough, fingertip touch or no touch. Okay, I'm going to count down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Brilliant. Now, really important to draw up nice and tall. Okay. We're going to do it again. If you want to, close the gap between the heel and the toe. Hold on if you want to. I'm going to count down from 8. There we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Brilliant. Now, we're going to change. Have the other one at the back, other one at the front. Have the gap between your heel and your toe. It's just maybe inch and a half. What would that be in metric? Say 3 centimeters. Okay. Right, you're here. You're standing tall. I'm going to count down from 8. There we go. 8, 7, 6, 5. Doing well. 4, 3, 2, 1, and left. Now close that gap up. Okay, so we're going to have a little practice here, standing tall. Well done. Now I'm going to count down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Brilliant. Wiggle those hips. Now there's always ways to make exercises harder. Level 1, you've got the gap between the feet. You're holding on and then you're holding a bit less. That's your level 1. Level 2, close the gap. Hold a bit less once you're strong. Now, to make it even harder, hold tight. You can look across to one side, center, across to one side. As soon as you start moving your head, it's a real challenge to the balance. So make sure you've got your hand on your chair for stability. Right, so back to the first side. This is at the back. This is at the front. You decide if you want a gap between the heel and the toe. And we're just going to balance. Now, if you want to, add that head turn, side and center. Again, side. Oh, let's do one more. Side and center, turn. Oh, I'm proper wobbling here. Feet to the floor. Good. Right, should we try other leg? This one's at the back, this one's at the front. In the comments, tell me how you got on if you did that head turn. It's so much harder, okay? But it challenges us. So we get our balance first, yeah? Then we're going to look that way first. Ready? And side and center. Oh, it's harder this time. Brilliant. One more. Side and center. I'm glad you can't see me wobbling, but I really am. Center. 2 feet back on the ground. Well done. Okay, we are going to do some strengthening exercises now. So this is when you want your water bottles. Remember that half a litre, 500 mils of water weighs half a kilo, right? And I recommend you use the bottles that go narrow in the middle because they're easier to hold on to, right? Tins of soup is fine as well. Now, we've got some hand weights here. And as you can see, they're narrow and easy to hold on to. I'm going to move my chair out of the way, but you could do these exercises sat down if you wanted to. Okay, so let's remember our posture. When you're using hand weights, always keep the hand and the wrist and the forearms straight. Okay, we're not doing that. I'm not doing that. We're keeping them straight, okay? And that way we protect our wrists. Okay, let's start nice and easy. Now, we are going to work the front of the muscle, front of the arm, the biceps, okay? We start here, we're sitting or standing tall, and we're going to bring the weight up to the shoulder nice and slowly. Lift and lower. Again, lift. Brilliant. 4 more? No, 2 more. That's it. Let's just do 1 more while you get the hang of this. Fantastic. And relax. Good. Okay, so we'll regularly stop and wiggle our fingers because gripping something hard tightly can be a bit achy, all right? Now we're going to do that again. Palms are forward, elbows in at the waist. So we're going to go left and lower. Left. If you're not used to using weights, always start light and then very slowly make them heavier. Fantastic. Well done. Okay, now what I want you to do next is to bring your weights up to your waist. And I'm going to show you why. That takes the elbows behind And I want you to lengthen and bend. And this works the back of the arms, okay? So shoulders relaxed, elbows behind you, and we're going to lengthen those arms to 4. Here we go. We're going 4 and 3. We're keeping the upper arm still and pause and rest. Good. So let's do that again. So I'm just showing you side on. Bring the weights to your hips. Take those elbows back. And we're going to extend the arms behind us, working the backs of the arms. Here we go. We're going 8, 7, 6. So the upper arm is staying still. 4 more. Well done. Last 2. Excellent. And rest. Good. So we work the front and the backs of the arms. We're now going to take the weights in front here, and we're just going to lift them up, and we're going to take them down. This is rowing, upright row. Are you ready? 4, nice steady ones. Lift and lower. Lift. Now, because we do Better Bone sessions in half hours, we never do too many of anything, but of course you can do more at home. Let's pause and relax. Fantastic, well done. Okay, so just 2 more exercises, then we're going to go down to our chair for a wonderful stretch. Now, this arm has a nice soft elbow, and we're just going to lift up and lower it down. So can you see my arm is slightly bent? That's what I mean. And that's going to help me work the arm nicely. That was 2 test ones. We're going to start with 4 on this side. Are you ready? Here we go. We're lifting up and down. So we're just lifting up to the shoulder or as high as you can manage. 2 more. Lift and down. 1 more. Now we're going to do it on the other side. Here we go. We're going up and down. And the great thing about doing it smoothly is that you get the best out of the exercise. No rush, no hurry. 1 more. Fantastic. Well done. And relax. Wiggle. That's it. And wiggle. Right. Last exercise. We're going to start with the palms facing forward, and we're just going to lift halfway and lower down. 2 each side. Here we go. We're lifting up and down. Again. Brilliant. Now change arms. Lift and lower. Brilliant. 1 more. Excellent. And we're going to rest. So we're going to pause there because I've seen the time. Pop your weights down. Wiggle those fingers. Get your chair again, because we're going to do a really lovely seated stretch session. Now, what we can do before we sit down, hold the back of the chair, okay? And you're just going to bring your heel towards the bottom, and you're going to be doing yourself a lovely leg stretch, a quad stretch here. We're standing tall, we're holding onto the chair, we're looking forwards and lower down. Second side, heel towards the bottom, just as much as you can manage, that's fantastic. And then come down. And then come down to your chair. Okay, so for this stretch session, you're going to start in the front half of the chair. Okay, so if you have a little less volume, please. He's not listening. I'll turn it down. Fantastic. Right. The front half of the chair, we are here. Take 1 leg forwards. All right. So the leg is out straight, and we've started by bringing the foot up. By doing that, you can feel a nice stretch in your calf. Can you feel that? Whoa, that's good. Now, here we've got a nice straight line, ankles under the knee. We're going to pop our hands above the knee. We're going to sit tall, then moving from the hips, gently ease yourself forward, okay? Keep the back long, and as you do so, you feel a lovely stretch down the back of the leg. Can you feel that hamstring stretch? Good. So we're going to come up, we're going to sit tall, and then ease forward. Now, because of time, we're just going to do 2 of everything. But of course, at home, once you know how to do these stretches safely, you can do them more, okay? Right, so what we're going to do next, bend that leg, and we're just going to put your hand under the knee and bring it up. Now, for many people, this is enough, of a hip stretch, all right? But if you're able to, you could put that foot on that knee and ease that down. Now, this won't suit everybody's knee or hip, okay? But you might like this one. So you're easing it down. You've got a straight line going on here. You're sitting tall and then ease yourself forwards. Oh, and you get a big hip stretch. All right. So if this is for you, enjoy it. Otherwise, just do that knee lift for me. Sit tall and ease forwards. Fantastic. Well done. Okay, second side. Take the leg forwards in a nice straight line. Bring the foot up so that you can feel the stretch in your calf. That's it. Hands above the knee. Sit tall first. Ease forwards, keeping that back long. Oh, and that gives you the best stretch on the back of the leg ever. That's it. Okay, come up. Sit tall and ease forwards. Oh, that's feeling good. Right, come up. Now remember, you can just put your hands onto the knee and lift that knee gently. Absolutely fine. If you want to, put the ankle on that knee. Check that this is in a straight line, then the weight goes down, okay? Ease this one down, okay? We're going to sit tall. If you want a bigger stretch, come forwards very gently to feel the stretch in your hip. Always be guided by what's manageable for you. Sit tall, ease forwards. Oh, that's a good leg stretch, isn't it? Yeah, well done. Okay, pop that foot down. Now, I'd like you to sit further back in your chair now. We'll just start finishing off with a few arm stretches. Then we are done. It's coffee time. Now, take one arm in front. Then bring it in towards the body. You can ease it in a little closer with your hand, or you could use your elbow. Okay, that gives us a lovely shoulder stretch. Well done. Little shape. Now, same arm. I'm going to hold here. So that same arm reaches up. We hold the chair. We sit deeply in the chair, and our feet are flat on the floor. We come up and we gently stretch over. Just one arm, deliberately. Come up to the top. We are supporting ourselves by holding onto the chair and gently easing over. Brilliant. Now, second arm in front and bring it in towards the body. You can use your hand or the elbow. The elbow gives you a stronger stretch. That's it. Well done. Then hold on to the chair. Reach up and reach over. Sit deeply in your chair to stay safe. Feet flat on the floor. Reach and over. Brilliant. Okay, to finish, let's wiggle the fingers. Now, if it's comfortable to, link the fingers, turn the palms away very gently. Stretch your palms and your fingers. And just enjoy that. And then relax. Brilliant. Now, that is one of 3 Better Bone sessions I do every week. We do Better Bone seated and standing. We do a walk club, which people love. And we do a 30-minute mat-based class. Again, it's Better Bone, so all the moves are safe if you have issues with your bone strength, okay? Get in touch, drop me a message or a comment. If you'd like a whole week of free sessions that I can email to you, all my online members get a weekly email of all the new material I record every week. So you can access it at the click of a button, and they never expire. You can't just, you can watch as many times as you like, join in as many times as you like, all right? Get in touch, and I can't wait to hear from you soon. Bye-bye.